how big in terms of size is this for Rotterdam and also for the Netherlands in terms of a development?
At least in Rotterdam, the biggest area development we're looking at, Feyenoord City itself has over €1 billion of investment. So I think that's quite impressive.
And in terms of from a city perspective, Marco, we've got a number of sessions here coming up later today, but also tomorrow on themes about investing in European cities, but also long-term sustainable investment, and picking up some of those other things which were maybe a couple of years ago considered as soft investment areas like livability, affordability, placemaking. It seemed from the plans that you've got that's an important part of what you're aiming to do with this part of the city, this development.
Yeah, that's absolutely true. Stadium Park and within Feyenoord City is also a part of a national program of Rotterdam South, where the municipality, the national government, but also the bigger employers, education sector is cooperating to get Rotterdam South also booming, just as the inner city and the northern part of the city. And the themes are sustainability, livability, work, school, education. So it's not just infrastructure and a building a plan, but we do a lot of more and with a lot of other partners.
And just for you, Hans, in terms of the process from now, you've obviously indicated that you've kind of done a first look at the potential partners for this. What's the process now, and what are the key criteria that you're looking at?
I think there's a couple of criteria. One is that companies realize that this is not only about the bricks, as Marco mentioned. This is part of a bigger investment of the southern part of the city of Rotterdam. So this has to do with education, new jobs, etc. So we're looking at partners who understand the bigger picture. We are looking at partners who have the financial credibility in order to get the whole area development done instead of making it small projects one by one. The liability of those partners and their interest in Rotterdam is very important. So there's a couple of criteria where we think is necessary to get to the next stage. And the good thing is there's a lot of interest, so I think we're getting there.
Okay, good. Just in terms of the period of time that you're looking for this development, what are the key timings for that in terms of as you progress? When is it all going to be finished? What's the kind of plan in terms of timing?
Well, the municipality has already started. I mean, Stadium Park, the southern part, is already under construction, so that's very important. It's not that it's only private investment; it's public-private investment. So I think that will be speeding up that process as well. The first phase of the Feyenoord City development, as I presented, is we were trying to start next year. In 2019, and we should get finished in 2023. So that's kind of a short period of time to get this total development done. And then, of course, we go to the second phase and the third phase to get this whole area development ready.
Okay, good. And obviously we can't help but notice that the Holland Metropole stand is right here. Obviously Rotterdam are part of that, and this a very large development, even within the context of the Holland Metropole, is part of that desire for new infrastructure and linking things together. Also part of the whole kind of Holland Metropole story as well. How does this fit in with that?
Yeah, when you look at the Holland Metropole, public transport, better highway connections, investments in the highway, public transport is also part of the program within the next 10 years. So the whole Holland Metropole from Amsterdam, Utrecht to Rotterdam and The Hague will be better connected with each other, also with the airports, which we have quite a few of course of them. Yes.